Starting with the news that is coming in, while you and I, the common citizens of this country, do feel the brunt of the airlines informing at the last minute of their delay. Now, this inconvenience is felt by the union minister as well. And Venkaiah Naidu is furious with Air India for a delay, due to which he missed an important meeting. Naidu had to take a flight to Hyderabad, but was informed at the last minute that the flight has been delayed. Anandyo joining us on this story to give us more details. Anandyo, Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu has tweeted his ordeal, saying that he was informed at the last minute the flight was delayed to Hyderabad. He missed his meeting. This has been an inconvenience felt by the citizens of this country as well. Now, first of all, have you been able to speak to Air India? Have they given out any statement citing out the reason for delay and the last minute information that they gave to the passengers?
Well, what we're hearing, Devina, at this point of time is that he has not yet been contacted by Air India. But talking about the tweets, there was not one tweet, there was a series of tweets, 4 tweets he tweeted, where he was talking about Air India 544. The flight was scheduled to depart at 1:15 hours today, which didn't depart till 1:45 when we decided to head home back. And another very serious allegation is that the reason attributed here is the pilot who's responsible to taking off the flight wasn't available to fly off. So that's a very strong allegation. And this is not the first time, Ravina, remember, such allegations has been against the national carrier in the past as well. What you're hearing from Air India is that they're about to issue a statement, and also we know that the flight finally took off at 2:28 p.m. from New Delhi for Hyderabad. But yes, definitely a big embarrassment for the national carrier as well as the Ministry of Civil Aviation.
Yeah, but could this also become another war between the cabinet ministers as well? Because this is what Venkaiah Naidu has said in his tweet, and I quote, Air India should explain how such things are happening. Transparency and accountability are the need of the hour. Hope Air India understands that we are in the age of competition. And interestingly, Air India, which is managed by the government, it's under the Civil Aviation Ministry. Ashok Gajapati Raju, the TDP minister, is heading this ministry. So are we looking at some ruffled feathers there?
Well, it's very interesting that you pointed out, because Gajapati Raju is also coming from Andhra Pradesh, and Venkaiah Naidu also hails from Andhra Pradesh. Both are from the same state, so definitely people can read a lot of it from those tweets. But yes, but we can only hope at this point of time that matter doesn't go beyond this, beyond a very disgusted of Venkaiah Naidu tweeting out his disgust. Nothing beyond that. But it only remains to be seen how Gajapati Raju, or somebody from the Ministry of Civil Aviation, like his MOS Mahesh Sharma, gives an explanation to the Union Ministry for Urban Development, that what actually prompts the flight to take off so late.
Another question, Anandyo, is given that Air India is under the Civil Aviation Ministry, it is the Modi government, could the minister have taken this entire issue with his counterpart, the Civil Aviation Minister, personally, or reached out to Air India on his own, rather than make his grievance in such a public way on a social networking site?
Definitely he could have, and that's what standard practice is, that whenever basically all the ministers generally fly Air India, and whenever there has been incidents like this, they generally complain to the manager, the floor manager in the airport concerned, or they write later to the ministry or to the CMD of Air India directly the next day. But this is something very unusual, and probably this is something that has been worrying the Prime Minister as well, that the way one leader is taking on another leader, or one minister is taking on another minister over the social media in the last 2 months, has been extremely worrying for the Prime Minister as well. And this goes on to show that this trend is only going unabated.
A need for open door communication between the ministers as well is what it's showing, and of course that how a common man's plight is becoming the minister's pain today. Thanks for joining us, Anindya.